Hey everyone, Chaos Giga here, and today we're going to be back in my mine. We're going to be trying to get this slime to start spawning in the slime chunks that we found in my previous episode, before the horse episode, obviously. I wanted to do this before we go looking for the pillager tower because then that'll give the slime chunks some time to spawn some slimes down in here. Basically, I had a block blocking this because I knew there was a cave back here, and I went to the cave back here. There was already a mob back here, so I'm gonna have to look into where the mobs are still spawning at. 'Cause I tried to build block towers all the way to the top to put as many torches in here as I possibly could. And see, we're still getting that. That's what I'm looking for. As you can see, we're still got mobs spawning somewhere, up there somewhere, so there must be another cave entrance or something somewhere, because I'm still getting mobs spawning. So I'm going to keep putting at least one block down on each one of the entrances into this area until I figure that out. But for now, I wanted to show you a trick that I learned from watching a video by Waddles. It's one of the people that I actually like to watch his videos a lot. But remember on F3 here, we can see chunk right there. It says 170, now it's 169. I'm gonna hold down F3 and I'm gonna hit G. And you see how it says chunk borders shown. So that's showing me my chunk borders now. So now I'm looking for my chunk of 167 and 166 because those are a double slime chunk. That's basically what that is for me. So this is 168, and over here is 167. So right here's the corner of it, and then we're going into. No, that's still 167, isn't it? Well, that's strange. Okay, so that's 167. So what do I get up here? That's still 167. But it's 167 by 55 that we want. So this one right here is the one I want. Right here. So this is the one that I need. Not this one, but this one right here. So this is the one, this is the area that I need for my, this is my slime chunk right here. I guess that kind of makes sense. Because that'd be 54. Okay, so yeah, I think I understand this now. And then down here, it's 167 by 56. Okay, so I don't want that one, I want this one. This is the one I need for my, this is my slime chunk right here. And then the one beyond this, which is going to be 166,055. Well, anyway, that app that I showed you guys in my other video too, with looking for slime chunks, that will help you tremendously because you'll just write down the chords that it covers, and that'll give you the exact chunk that you want for your slimes to spawn in. Basically, what I'm going to start doing is clearing this entire area out and putting in some floors so that we have multiple floors of spawning for the slime. It's important to note that it does not matter the light level for slimes, that you can either have light or no light, and they will spawn. The only thing is, if you don't have light, or torches if you will, your mobs can still spawn, and mobs count against the slime spawn. So you want to make sure that you light up the area really well. That way the mobs don't spawn and take over the spawn ratios for your slimes. The other thing is, when we get this built, or get this dug out, and I get it started building up, I'll be showing you guys basically what Waddles did. He basically showed us that iron golems are hated, like literally hated by the slimes, so they will go after iron golems. So we're going to use iron golems to send the slimes into a trap, forcing them to jump off into this trap and basically to their deaths to get us an automatic slime farm basically. So I will come back after I have done some work on this cave. There's no point in me just recording myself completely farming out this cavern or this section here. It's just going to take a lot of time. Just know it's going to take a lot, and I mean a lot of time to do one of these slime farms. So luckily we already beat the Ender Dragon. We have there's not much going on for us right now. But yeah, so I'll come back when I've got basically that chunk cleaned out that I need. Okay, so we got this all figured out now. So this right here is the 167 chunk that I need. It ends right there, so I need to still mine it out a little bit, which I'm going to in a minute. I just wanted to show you guys that I've mined out the other chunk, which is right next to this one, so right here. There's the corner of the 167 chunk. That's the end of it. And then the 166 chunk that I need right here starts right here. And then it ends right here. And I mined all the way to the other side of it, so now I have an idea of where it is. Please ignore this section. There was nothing but gravel in here. I went ahead and got rid of it all, so I wouldn't have to deal with it. I'm going to be mindful and just place torches down wherever it is dark at. I've brought plenty of torches down with me. They're in chests. I'm going to do this to try to prevent mobs from spawning anywhere I can. And it looks like I'm going to have to build some more like stacks of cobblestone up to place even more torches because I've got even more spawns. I'm going to I think there's a cave up here somewhere that I need to go through and just place a bunch of torches in. But anyway, that's basically the grid I have to work with, is from there all the way back to there. And it's a double chunk. This is a double slime chunk. In all honesty, I believe it's a 16 by 16 block. That's what a chunk is. So, we're going to go down to diamond level for me, which to me has been level 11 in the mine over there. So I'm going to bring that mine all the way over here, basically, which I already have. It's brought over to the entrance back there. So I'm going to mine that down a little bit further. And then I'm going to mine this all the way up. And I'll place floors in with 3 block, basically 3 block high ceilings. So that's where so I'll have 3 blocks, then a floor. So this right here will be a floor, 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, floor. If that makes sense. So that's basically just it. I'll come back whenever I have basically gotten this mined out up to, I think it's 39 we want to stop at. I believe it's 39 we want to stop at. And we'll find that out as I get to mining. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, a little bit for you, but long time for me. Alright, so I've been digging around in here for about maybe an hour. And while I was digging, I got a slime. A slime spawned somewhere in one of the little caverns that was in the middle of the chunk, so we are in the right spot, that I do know. But they're not going to spawn while I'm down here, but I want to show you guys exactly how far I've gotten so far within this hour. Basically, I have only got the first floor done, so I've got it all cordoned off with wall pieces for now. One of these sides is where the golems are. I'm going to spawn golems on, and I'm going to knock out some of these walls where that golem is at, so they'll jump off the edge towards the golem. I think 3 spaces is good. I'm going to have to go back and watch Waddle's video again to make sure that I've got the spacing right. But pretty much that is how I'm going to do each floor. I'm going to fence them in like this all the way up to the coordinates that say 11 there in the center, the Y coordinates. So it's 11 there. I'm going to take that up to 39, I believe. And each floor will just allow for slimes to spawn. So I'm not going to make it very far with my diamond pickaxe anyway. So I'm going to have to eventually leave at some point in time so I can heal it a little bit. But you can see I'm just using cobblestone to fill in the floor. I really do not care what I use as long as I can get these cordoned off. I will probably leave this as a wall of blocks, and then I'll have fence on this side just because I plan on the golems being on the inside of the mine area where I'm actually mining at anyway. And then we'll probably just do that for every single floor. Reason why I want to leave blocks on all the other sides on the rest of these floors is to make sure that these slimes are stuck in here and they have to only jump off one side onto some magma blocks, because that'll help to kill them, and we can have our automatic farm, if you will. So that's basically it for this video for right now. I'll come back here probably in some later videos to show the progress that I've made, but this is going to take a while, especially without a beam. I know those beams give you some benefits, but I haven't really found a place or a decent place to farm for the heads of those the withers, so I can summon in the witherer, the wither dragon or whatever it is called. I can't remember now, but I haven't got enough wither skulls to do that. I haven't even got one, to be honest. But this is as far as I've made it so far, and I will come back and show you guys this later. So, alright, so I'm finally done. Basically, I went from layer 11, that's the Y layer in the center there, and I went up to 39 as the bottom floor of the top, the bottom of the top floor, if you will. So basically I've got 8 floors, and we've got a lot of slimes already spawning in. Now I gotta dig down right here by 3 blocks to place down some water, and in the center here I'm gonna place magma blocks to damage them with a hopper minecart underneath to soak up all the slime balls that they drop from dying. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm going to get rid of all this obsidian too, because I think there's still lava down in here too, so I'm going to get rid of that, and then we'll move on from there. So I'll come back once I've got all this cleaned out, and I'll show you guys how I'm going to spawn the iron golems, because actually I've never done one before myself, so I'd rather just go ahead and do that on video so we can see if I do it right or not. So I'll see you in a few. Yeah, I just really totally lucked out, I think, with the bedrock. That is insane. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to get back to finishing this off, hopefully. I don't know. Because I've got 6 tracks here, and I'm hoping... I think every 5 tracks is what I feel comfortable with putting a power track on, so we'll see how this works out. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. I'm going to see what happens now, because I don't know if it's going to work. Because if it doesn't work, then we're just going to have to go back to square one. So I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen, but hopefully it has enough power to keep it going, like, indefinitely. It looks like it does, because I know the turns slow it down. I made sure to remove an extra block on the outside, so that way it wouldn't lose too much. So I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on it. But it looks like it's going to do alright. Now I'm just going to place the magma blocks in above this here, so... yeah. Easier said than done while the minecart's moving. I might have to remove the minecart and place it back down again. But I'll come back when I get this done right here, and then I'll show you exactly what it looks like from up top, because you won't be able to see the minecart from up top. But I have to go through a secret passage on the inside of the first level. But yeah, I think I literally just lucked out. Just barely lucked out with this bedrock. That's what I was wondering about, because I was wondering if I should have skipped this first level and just had 7 floors. But I think we lucked out, so yeah, that's good. Alright, so here we are on the first floor. Basically, this is what it looks like. We got water going down till there's 8, and let me just walk on the edge here. Ooh, if I can. It's kind of scary. Anyway, it drops off by 1, and then I have the signs stopping the water flow from hitting the magma blocks. The other side, I just have signs on the last part there, so the slime will just get carried into there. I think they're going to fall right in it either way, so we'll find out. I'll have to test it and find out exactly what's going to happen. But the next thing is to get this closed up and then start working on the iron golems. So I'll come back when I'm ready for that. I'm going to have to knock out the floors on each level too, so that might take some time. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to work on building the iron golems now. Basically, I'm going to alternate these between floors, so that way anything that spawns will get mad and, yeah, jump to their death, obviously. Hopefully, this doesn't push it into the wall. I'm not sure what's going to happen, so we're going to find out. This is actually going to be the second one. The first one suffocated, so unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to work at all. But it works, so I got the thing. But still, okay, he's still in there. Let's go down to here and do this, and do this. Okay, sweet. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have light in there, in the corner, so that nothing else spawns in there with him. And then now we can just delete all of this. And I can alternate them up between the floors. And then these guys will just be angry at him and jump down to their deaths. So yeah, this is going to work out great. I'm just going to let this fall down there because the minecart will pick it up. Well, anyway, I'm going to do this through all the floors, and then I'll come back to destroy the walls that we have up here. So that way they'll jump to their death. Alright everyone, it's done. Basically I decided to go ahead and just put 1 between floors 1 and 2 because there's not very many slimes gonna... Yeah, well, now that I say that, there's a slime right there that just spawned in. Not very many spawns are gonna happen on the first floor, I don't think, but I'm still gonna leave it fenced off just because I have a walkway around it. I am planning in the future to build some sort of observing platform all the way up on this side, because this is towards the mine, not on that side. But that way I can see what's going on and make sure that the floors aren't being jammed up or anything. I literally took all the fence on the inside, as you can see all the way up, off, and I put an iron golem for the bottom 2 floors and then 1 per floor on the way up. Kind of alternating back and forth a little bit here or there, just between the torches and stuff, because I didn't want to take any of my torches down and replace them. That was already costing me enough time. Let's go ahead and check and see how much slime we've made so far. And as you can see, they'll even just jump right in there. They don't even have to see the golem. So it's not bad. Don't jump up. Okay, so it's still going, and we've already got over 3 stacks of slime. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back down and get my stuff, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now I should be able to begin stocking up for my next biggest project, because this right here was the first big project. The second one is probably going to be the biggest project of all, an industrialized sugar farm, but that's going to be after we go through the desert and try to find the pillager outpost, because I am really getting tired of those pillagers coming over. But well, we'll catch you guys in the next video.